Are you all ready to start with the HTML? Please try to unmute and give the response. Yeah, good. Varani and Sagar?
Yeah,
Either you give the response in the chat box. So either thumb or anything, but I need the response. And okay, I asked you one question yesterday. What is HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. Okay, I'll share the screen. Meanwhile, please let me know what is full form. I mean, what is the meaning of Hypertext Markup Language? I'm just taking part. So, you know HTML, right? Hypertext Markup Language. Okay. So, what do you mean by that? Hello. So, hypertext is nothing but like navigating to another pages. It allows you to navigate to another different pages or different sections. Actually, I didn't change the laptop today because of I didn't get my laptop. So I'll be not talking much. I'll be explaining more in the like practical only. Whatever I explain, I'll be writing on the notepad. Will that be?
Actually, we are getting like a noise from your side.
I think what? Okay, I have to use my earbuds. Sarita, now is it okay?
Still, I'm getting the same blur sound.
Blur sound. I think it's because of my laptop itself.
Actually, are you using this earphones? Are you using earphones?
No, no, no. I'm not using any earphones. I'm using only my laptop.
Otherwise, we can do one thing. You can join from your phone and you can explain the things and like you can share the screen through laptop.
Yeah, give me one minute. I'm just trying to set the settings in this. 1 second. If not, I'll join with mobile as well.
Okay. Gayatri, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Give me 1 minute. Meanwhile, please start creating the folder and start creating the file so that we can start working on the form, registration form. Yeah, have you all created a desktop? I mean, folder on the desktop? I'll share the screen and I'll also do. I'm joining through mobile. Uh, Create a folder and also a file called registration form or index.html file. I'm sharing one template. Please try to understand what are the elements are present in that form. Please give a thumb. In the chat box, I have added the link of the Google form. Have you seen the Google form? I mean, registration form? So can you please in the chat box itself, or else you can unmute and talk. What are the elements you are able to see in the form? Meanwhile, I'm joining through mobile. Yeah, guys. Now can you see? Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I hope now my voice is clear.
Yes.
Yes, Gayatri, now it is fine.
Yeah, thank you. So here, we started with hypertext markup language. So whenever someone asks you what is hypertext, I mean, you know HTML, you know hypertext markup language, but you also need to know what is hypertext, what is markup language. So hypertext is nothing but it allows you to navigate to different sections, other sections, okay, or other pages, or other pages. You know, right? Navigating to from one page to another page. Like here, previously, this is the page. When I click on this, I was able to navigate to some other page. Okay. See, if use this template, if I do, then I'll be going to the another page. So likewise, see, it is opening in another tab. This can happen with which tag? What is the tag which we use in order to navigate to different sections? Anyone in the session?
And is it the A tag for the links?
What?
Is it the hyperlink tag, the A tag?
Yes, yes, anchor tag. We call it as A tag, anchor tag. Correct. And what are the attributes of anchor tag?
It's href, and then I believe, yeah, href is one of the attributes
Yeah, like which is used
for actually putting the link to the page we want to go to.
yes. And what do you mean by markup then? Please, everyone, try to be active and give me the answer. What do you mean by markup language? So, generally, we do write a text, like we want to write a heading. So, if we want to show this text as a heading, we need to mark up it by using h1 tag. Okay. Then this we call it as markup. We use tag in order to show the text how we want. If you want to show paragraph, then you will use p tag. This is all basics which you know already, but I'm just recalling as we need to start with the HTML. And you know anchor tag, this is for hyperlink. So whenever someone asks what is hypertext markup language, I mean HTML, it allows us to navigate to different pages, and also we use markup language. Okay, which is a markup language. That means we use different kind of tags in order to represent our text. And one more interesting topic is, see, I know one language. Okay, I'm telling this text to be in H1. I'm telling this text to be in paragraph, and I'm telling this text to be in anchor tag, and I'm telling this to be in H1. Who will understand this and who will show this all text in that format? Who is who is what is behind this tool which is showing us the same text in the format whatever we want? See,
A
we do have
browser.
many elements. Yes, browser is the one which is trying to understand whatever you are writing. Okay, whatever the context you are writing, the browser is nothing but a client which tries to understand. Browser will understand whatever the text or the whatever the file you are uploading. Okay, index dot HTML file. So .html file is an extension for our HTML file, as you all know that. And browser is the one which tries to understand whatever you have written and shows, like if you write H1, it will represent in heading format. And how many browsers do we have? Different kind of browsers. Can you name few?
Chrome, Edge,
What is?
Safari, Mozilla.
Mm. Next, Firefox.
Mozilla Firefox.
Yeah. So, so these are all few browsers. So, whatever you have written, different browsers will have different browser compatibility. That means whatever the files you have written, maybe few functionalities will not be worked in a few of the browsers. So there are few automation tools which will, once you give the link, it will check that link in different browsers, and it will tell you how the view and the functionalities are happening. This comes in testing part. Okay, this is fine. And next, we'll see. Uh, so there is a language called markup language, which will be understood by the browser. That we know. Now, what is the, for any language there is a starting point, right? So what is the starting point of our HTML? I mean, what is the first line we are going to write in the HTML?
Is it doc type?
Yes, very good. Why do we use doc type? This is one of the interview question, very important. Like when you go for an interview of 2 years experience, for sure you will be going to get this doc type. What do you mean by this doc type?
Is it defining that it's in that we're writing what, like a HTML page, just to define what we're writing?
Mm-hmm. You can check, talk, and always use online. Like, see, I'll tell you, Gayatri, from where you are learning all these content and everything. See, I'll tell you only one thing, that is our what do we call, documentation. The main important thing for learning any of the language, any of the new skill, you technology you want to learn, first go with the documentation. Okay, because whoever learn, they will learn from the documentation itself. So document type, if you learn in HTML, either you can go and refer in the documents. The basic one which you can start your journey with is w3.schools. We also suggest that. And one more is, I'll tell you that name tomorrow. There is one more website where you can go through. But this w3.school is very friendly for the starting one, or else for the developer also we do also use sometimes for our if we forget any headings, I mean any tags or any attributes, because we can't remember all the attributes and everything, right? So start with the HTML declaration. This is already we know. It informs the browser which type of document we are using, because we generally here mention HTML. That means we are informing the browser what type of document you are using. Okay. So we are the browser is understanding your code. So we are informing the browser that we are using the HTML file, and the browser will understand and create a tree-like structure. You know what is DOM? This is a DOM. See, whenever you like whenever any page is rendered, that means whenever any page is rendered, then it will create this tree. If you write heading, paragraph, anchor tag, image, those four will be represented as a tree-like structure. Who will do this? Browser. So browser always creates a DOM. In React, there is one more important topic called virtual DOM. Do you know? Have you heard about virtual DOM? Guys, have you heard about the virtual DOM name at least? Or else DOM?
I've heard it somewhat.
Yeah. DOM, have you heard it?
Yeah.
Document Object Model. So whatever the elements you are writing, that elements will be converted into tree-like structure. The browser will take care of this. So if you want to manipulate any of these elements, JavaScript we have, right? You can access this element and change the element. We do have a lot of changes in the React. React is like a now, it's like a boom. You can understand big companies like many of like whatever the company I'm working, many companies are trying to use this language for converting all those projects. Okay. This is all about uh, DOM. So we have understood what is document. We have understood what is DOM. Have you all understood this? We have seen what is hypertext markup language. We know what are tags. So we understood how this code will be rendered. And then we started with the document type and DOM. After document type, what you are going to write? HTML, start tag, and so we do need two tags, right?
Yeah, we need the
HTML.
header. We need the within HTML.
Yeah.
We need the header in the body.
Starting. Yes, good. This
Yeah.
the HTML will start with HTML, and then we need the header and
The body.
yeah, we already know this, but we need to understand what is the importance of this header and body. Okay. We will write this HTML that our file will, our whatever the code we are writing, it will start. Our HTML is going to start, and we will tell that browser there are two sections. One is header section and what is body section. In the header section, why do we need these two sections? Can anyone? What's the difference between the two sections?
In the body section is where the main content goes, such as
Yes.
like the main page content goes, and the header, I think that has to do for the browser itself. I could be wrong about that.
Okay. Others? Sagar? Hello. I think you're also there in the session. Bharini?
Yeah. Header section
Sagar?
may headlines and main content you're writing to highlight. Start with the header section. Will add body the
Body, see, whenever I'm asking any question, everyone please try to answer. Then only you can improve technical knowledge as well as your communication and the technical terms as well. Yeah, please. Header means why do we use? Even though it is wrong, fine. I'll
Header section will carry your page title, your CSS references, JavaScript references, any CSS,
yes.
inline CSS you want to have.
Links, fonts. There is one more tag called meta. Do you know that? Why do you use this meta tag? Please once go and open this. While I'm explaining, please try to open your browser and try to check the questions, whatever I'm asking. What is meta tag? I'm going through W3 because you also will get habituated to going to the original documentation and referring. This is the thing which you need to habituate. What do you mean by meta tag? Why do we need to use a meta tag? We know
It's
that
used
head section.
for
Sorry, this is not a header. I'm sorry, this is not a header. Guys, you are also not telling. This is the head section. Header is a semantic tag. Okay. Header, footer, these are the semantic tags which are introduced in HTML5. So in the head section, there are meta tags. Why do we need to use this meta tags?
We have to use it so that if you want to identify data and the information in the data, like for example, character sets or page descriptions or viewport settings and other things like that.
Viewport setting, yes. So you can set the viewport, and also you can set what kind of format you are encoding format you are using. Mainly you will be using this one and last one. Okay, and if you want to set your author's name, keywords name, keywords, this is for used for the SEO purpose. So this will be used for SEO for making your web page on the top. And these meta tags we generally as a developers will use in order to make our web page responsive, and for informing which encoding format you are using. Everyone, are you able to understand me?
Yeah, wait, you said something like an SEO. What's an SEO?
SEO is nothing but search engine optimization.
Oh.
Like if you search any training program or program, so what is a you will be getting training program web any no, here. See here, this is the some site, it is coming on the top, or else full stack program. If someone types like this, if you want your business onto the top, then your website should be on the top. Okay, then only I can go and check something, and I see here I can apply for it and I'll get more leads. Got it?
Yeah. So it's basically putting in the one thing that
No.
we want on the top first for a website.
Yes, your search engine optimization, optimizing your web page, it should be on the top of all competitors, so that you will get more leads and your business will be on the top. So because of that, there is it is the marketing. It comes in the complete marketing strategies, everything. It's completely a different genre. You can but you need to know what is SEO. Okay, so this is all about the meta tags. If you want, please go through once again here. There's a description. I'll give you the topics, whatever I explained. You can revise it once again. So head is done. Meta tags, and we write title. Okay. Title, and we write. What do you mean by title, and where this title is going to be seen? Where it will be visible? Hello.
Your browser title.
Yeah, here in the tabs, right? See, here they are showing like class registration, Google form, HTML document, DOM, HTML, boss coders. So in order to give a name for your entire web page on the browser's tabs, then we use the title so that it has a name, and then title, or else we have scripts and CSS links. There is a difference, we will see how can I write the scripts on the top. There is we will see this in depth again, because without loading CSS we should not write the scripts, that we will see. But as of now you understand that scripts, link, CSS links, icons, everything we will be writing here. So that's all for these tags, basic tags we discussed. I hope these understood. We will try to go for the practical implementation now. So I'll just recall what we did. I'll just write here in the chat so that you can recall. See, whatever the topics which I'm explaining, those topics are like in depth. I'm just going in depth, not like HTML means HTML title. It's not like that. We do see those things in a practical again. So what is HTML we have seen, and few tags we have seen, doc type or few tags we have seen, what is browser compatibility, and you can also go once again with SEO. Try to understand what is it in depth. Just read it, you'll understand, and if you have any doubts tomorrow you can ask. And yeah, structure of a HTML we have discussed. So these are the topics we discussed. Now what we have to do is, have you all created the folder on the desktop? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I created one.
Others, if you have not created, please put me like just yes or no in the chat box. Yeah, okay. I'll show how you created. Can anyone tell me? On the desktop, you went right click, new, you did, right? Do you know Linux commands or how to use terminal? Yeah, okay, fine. I'll do with that. Just I'm opening the terminal. Okay, I'm on the desktop. So I have to create a folder. What is the command for creating the folder? Yes, good. Good, Sagar. mkdir, and the folder name is UI content day 1. Sorry, UI content. That's all. The folder name is UI content and the file name is, see, I have created here. mkdir command is used for creating the folder, and then you have to go with UI content. See, already it is created. You can check whether it is created or not. dir for showing all the files on the desktop. Okay. So UI content, is it created? Yeah, it is created here. Now cd UI content. cd means change directory, Sagar. Yes. Change directory. I'm in the Do we have any files in the UI content? dir? No, I don't have any files. Now I need to create a file. So how do I need to create a file? Yeah, here it is not creating the file because this is the Windows. So we generally use touch in order to create the file. Okay. So I just open the folder now from here. How you can open the folder? So first you have to create a folder, mkdir, and then cd UI content, and then / dot. What happens is it will open this folder in the VS Code. Have you all installed VS Code? Please raise the hand. Hagar installed VS Code. Pranati, Bharani?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, good. Sagar, done. One more response I didn't get. Bharani? Okay. So it will open directly your folder in the VS Code. Now you can directly click on this You can create registration form dot. Okay. So, is there any way, like, do I need to write like this all the time? Document type, HTML, inside this, head, inside this, body. Do I need to write all of these things from scratch? Is there any way?
Exclamation and dot. DOC enter.
So, what I have to do? Shift plus exclamatory.
Exclamation and enter.
Enter. That's all. Control A, delete, shift, exclamatory, and then enter. Then you automatically, the starter template you will be getting. See, I told you na, meta, this encoded format, and this for responsiveness, we do add, we will be getting this too, and then title, and then body. Okay, till here everyone is clear? I think this is all basics that we know. Next, we'll come to our form. So I'll give a basic task today. Just tell me what are the elements present here, how you can create. I'll give you a basic idea. Then tomorrow we will try to like, you make sure that these elements are already done. I mean, add all these elements. Already you know, right? So what do you mean by this?
That's the header, like the title.
The head. Yes. What about this?
And that would be a paragraph.
Okay. This is the one section, right? And what are this? See, if you
These are
see, when I tap on this, this is the one section, one div. Okay, there's a one div, and inside that you have two elements. Okay, how you can arrange the elements, that I will tell you. Okay, there are inline elements, block level elements, and there's a lot to know more about MCSS. And this is one more section. Section 1 is title. Section 2 is student name. Okay, and the input elements are inline elements or block elements.
inline elements.
Inline elements, yes.
Inline.
Yeah, so it will not block the entire space. So this is a second section where you have this text. So there are this lines. So again, this will be coming one div. This is one div, this is one div. Okay, so in that you have input and a label. Okay, and what about this? See, this is one more section, and this is one more section. Okay, these two sections are aligned side by side, and these two are one more section. So gender, see, we will be looking into more with the, like, I will be starting with the HTML 1 day or 2 days, but we will be starting with the CSS. So because there is a lot to know in the CSS, so while you are practicing the CSS itself, you will get to know about the HTML. Whatever I explained today, the foundations for HTML, those are enough for any of the interview. But whatever the upcoming sessions are coming, those are the main base classes for the foundation of CSS. So this is one more section. This is, what do you mean by this tag?
It's a drop down.
Yes. Select also you can use. Okay. What is this? This is option which is providing it, but anchor tags also we can put here. And what about this?
That's a button tag. That'll be the button.
Yes. Yeah, it's the button tag. That's all. So tomorrow, please try to create this and try to add the CSS whatever you know. But I'll tell you how you can make this web page like look exactly like this, and which is should be responsive and aligning. This is the first section, this is the second section. You cannot design a web page whatever like whatever you want, however you want. Okay, you need to plan this first, you need to design and add the styles. So we might be jumping into the CSS tomorrow. So be ready with this creation of this form. If you're not able to do, then I will wait and I'll help you to do it, and then we'll start the CSS. If you are able to do, we'll jump to the CSS. Is that okay? Yeah, thank you. That's all for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. What is your task for tomorrow? I have shared you the link, right? Hello. Guys, please talk. My session is done. I can stop the recording.